In today's video, I'm going to teach you how to change instruments in Soundraw. By the end, you'll know exactly how to tell the generator which sounds to include, so your track comes out closer to your vision right from the start. First, open the Music Generator tool. This is the workspace where Soundraw builds your track based on the preferences you set. Once it's open, you'll see controls for style and feel, but the most important control for this tutorial is the Instruments option. Before you generate anything, click the Instruments dropdown. This is where you directly shape the palette of sounds the generator can use. Think of it like choosing which musicians are allowed in the session. Opening this dropdown will reveal a list of instrument options, typically grouped by role, such as drums, bass, keys, guitars, pads, leads, and sometimes effects or ambient textures. Now check the instruments you want to use and uncheck the instruments you don't want to include. A checked instrument is fair game for the generator. An unchecked one won't appear in your track. For example, if you uncheck drums, you'll get a beat-free composition. If you leave bass and piano checked, the engine can build harmonic and low-end support around those. This is a powerful way to control density and tone. For a clean, intimate sound, limit your selection to a couple of core instruments. For a fuller arrangement, keep rhythm elements like drums and bass checked. Then add a primary lead voice, such as a guitar or synth, and fill with pads or strings if you want width. If you're unsure, start with fewer instruments. You can always expand your selection later. The key is intentionality. Each checked box should have a purpose in your mix. With your instruments chosen, configure other settings, then generate. Use the genre and mood to frame the style, and adjust tempo and length to match your project's needs. These settings work hand in hand with your instrument choices. A faster tempo with only piano and strings gives a nimble, cinematic feel, while a moderate tempo with drums, bass, and synths leans modern and energetic. When you click Generate, Soundraw creates a track that respects your instrument list, so what you hear will feature only the sounds you've allowed. If the texture feels too busy or too sparse, revisit the Instruments dropdown and refine your selections before generating again. That simple sequence, open, choose instruments, adjust settings, then generate, puts you in control of your arrangement from the very beginning.